Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to today's tutorial. And guys, in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how do you use the pen tool in Adobe After Effects. Okay. Now, guys, the pen tool, similarly, the way pen tool works in Illustrator or any other program like Photoshop or CorelDRAW, it works the same way in Adobe After Effects. Okay. The shortcut to the pen tool is the letter G on your keyboard. Okay. And guys, if you press the G key once again, you are gonna come to this tool. It says mask for the tool. Now we're not gonna get into this tool because it's not really important, for you beginners to understand. But I just want you guys to understand, the list that comes up right now. The pen tool, okay, add vertex tool is also very important. Delete vertex tool. Now there's a reason, people, that these tools have not been assigned any kind of keyboard shortcuts. Okay, and uh, and I'm going to tell you the reason why they haven't been assigned any keyboard shortcuts in just a moment. Okay, so the other tools, the pen tool, the add vertex tool, the delete vertex tool, and the convert vertex tool. I'm going to start with the pen tool right now. And as you can see, people, I've got these three videos right now for explaining today's tutorial. And yeah, awesome. For some reason, okay, yeah, actually guys, I was just playing around with some of my um my videos before I came in, so I'm really sorry about it that I forgot to delete these changes. And actually I just wanted to show you guys some technique, of how a transition effect is made with the pen tool. So I'm really sorry guys that I forgot about it. Okay, and I forgot to undo the changes, but it's okay guys, since I have just quickly did it again. All right, so yeah, let's get started. Now on the first, guys, we have this fountain. Though this two this videos are not related to each other because they are supposed to be royalty free, so I just downloaded whichever I could. So just assume guys that these are your gaming videos, okay, or or basically your videos in which you want that transition effect to come. We have this bicycling video. Okay, some riders just doing their thing. And then guys, we have this Miami Beach. All right, all is good. Now let's get started. I'm gonna press the G key on my keyboard, right, to activate the pen tool. And guys, the pen tool is very easy because it is just like you just click on somewhere, okay, and it's gonna create this one node. Now actually guys, I can right now I'm zooming into this part, just so you guys can see properly this yellow thing. Now sometimes what may happen, people, and this especially happens to the beginners. What happens is, people, that that you may actually end up getting something like this, a gray node. Now if people are wondering that why there is a gray node, and sometimes just people are like that fine, something maybe have gone wrong with After Effects, and instead of showing yellow, it is showing blue or gray or something like that. Now nothing is wrong with After Effects, people. It is something that you are doing wrong. And what you have done is that you have actually created, like by mistake, you have created a shape layer because you had not selected the video on which the mask was to be created. So select a video, okay, and then start clicking and making nodes with the pen tool. Okay, so make sure that your video is selected, all right, or any of your layer file is selected. And yeah guys, in the end of the tutorial, I'm going to show you that transition effect that I was talking about. Okay, so don't so you don't need to worry. So I'm going to start clicking, and as you can see guys, I'm getting a yellow node, and that is a sign that I'm creating a mask. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and click somewhere else for creating a proper a line. And guys, you can just go ahead and press the shift key to to properly have your masks and your lines to be in a proper, like straight line. And yeah, and guys, for completing a selection, guys, uh, all you need to do is you need to come back to the place where you had started. Okay, so as you can see guys, if I come back to the first node, okay, where I had started creating these lines, you'll see that my pen tool has this this small circle kind of a thing. So I'm just gonna temporarily activate my hand tool by clicking on the spacebar, and you can see guys that it comes like a small O or a small zero, below the pen tool. And when I click on it, you'll see that the mask is completed, and therefore now I'm only seeing a like I'm only seeing a part of my video, and the other part is being hidden and covered with the below, which is beneath this video. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. And guys, the best part about the pen tool is that that again, guys, you can just go ahead and add as many nodes that you want. Okay. Now, yeah, the reason people that all these different tools, okay, the add vertex tool, the delete vertex tool, or the convert to vertex tool do not have the keyboard shortcuts is because you have like temporarily activating shortcuts. Now, by that what I mean is, like, say guys that you have completed, okay, a proper mask. Okay, like say you were drawing something right with your pen tool, and say that you have completed your mask, and as you can see I draw another mask right now. And actually guys, for explaining purposes, I'm gonna remove the visibility of these two videos. So if you just go and uh, you know keep your mouse on the on these different parts, okay, of your mask, you'll see that that your pen tool gets a small icon below it, and that's like a plus icon, meaning that if you click on the path, people, you are actually going to add this one kind of a node. And these nodes, people, are really, really very important because in the end, like yeah, in the later video, after some time, guys, I'm going to show you how do you use these small nodes for making your mask change. So you can just basically add these different nodes, right? Because nodes basically, people, are everything when you are creating a mask in After Effects, or actually in any kind of software. It may be Illustrator, it may be CorelDRAW, nodes, when it comes to masks or shapes, nodes are practically everything. So basically you can just go ahead, instead of changing tools, people, okay, you can just instead of holding any kind of modify key down, just complete your path. All right, just draw a basic rough shape, okay, and then you can always come back and add some notes to it, without holding down any kind of control or shift or alt, or anything like that. You can just come to the path and click to add notes. Now that's pretty awesome. Now, and as you can see, guys, if I go to the to a node, okay, which is already being created, and if I hold down my control key down, you'll see that my pen tool icon appears again, okay. And this time, people, it has a minus sign to it. Now remember, people, I'm holding my control key down, okay, and I am see because if you are somewhere in the like say inside a mask or a shape that you have drawn, you will actually get a normal pen tool kind of a actually I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to keep my pen tool over here so you guys can see properly. So you can see that I'm only getting a normal figure of my pen tool now, and I'm not getting any kind of symbols. And if I go to my nodes, you'll see that my pen tool changes to the selection tool, by which I can change the shape of the mask. So therefore, guys, for deleting a node, okay, instead of going back up here to the toolbar and then pressing down and holding the mouse key and then selecting the delete vertex tool, you can just hold down the control key. Right, wait a second, I'm gonna get rid of these. Yeah, awesome. You can just hold on your control key, okay, and you'll see that automatically your pen tool has a minus sign, meaning you can delete your vertices. All right, vertices. Yeah, awesome. And pen tool, people, is really a very good tool. I won't say it's an easy tool because frankly, guys, it is not. Okay, but once you have a hang of it, people, trust me, guys, you can create some lovely effects. Okay, and actually, guys, today just some minutes back, I got a request from one of my fans or one of my subscribers, and thank you very much. You know whatever your name is, I really don't know your name, but thank you for making this request. It's and I think it was a she, and she was asking me she gave me a video link, and she was asking me to make a tutorial of how do you make all these different kind of masks. So I would say that pen tool is really important, and this is the one tool that will allow you to make different kinds of masks and then animate them for changing their form and applying awesome effects. So yeah, and in the end, guys, I just have to show you that how do you change the shape of that mask, right? So what you have to do is, people, okay, you do not need to change the selection tool, but guys, you do not need to change the selection tool, but I highly recommend that once you have finished your drawing, okay, you should change back to the selection tool. And therefore, guys, I always recommend you to remember the keyboard shortcut, that is a V key, right? So you guys can work really fast. Like say that if I just now drew a tool like a mask, right, and awesome, we have a mask. I can just if I wanted to drag its node and make it really, really big, or if I just had to make some changes to it, or if I had to marquee select it, different kind of points, and then I had to move it somewhere, like right now I'm doing. So I could have done that, and so you basically just have to press the V key for getting to the selection tool, and you can just make some changes. But say if you are still in the selection in the pen tool, people, that is also okay, because once you get to the node of a shape or a mask which you have created, your cursor will automatically change to a selection tool, okay, and you can just um, keep on changing the the tools, as in the shape of the mask, or the shape that you have created. So guys, today's video was all about creating proper, and basically I was trying to introduce you people to the pen tool, okay, and all these different tools which are over here. All right, now in the next tutorial, people, I'm going to introduce you people to drawing curves or creating curves and masks, and also to this roto bezier option right here, because they are like creating curves with the pen tool, and that's like a little bit not advanced, people, but a little bit it's kind of like another topic. So I don't want to start that in my today's video. I would like to keep this video like say 12-13 minutes, and I don't want to go to 20-30 minutes. That becomes like really boring, and then you guys won't watch it, won't complete the video. So that's like my whole thing going in waste. So I'm going to continue this thing in my next video, okay. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys this transition technique which I was talking about. So what I'm going to do is, people, I'm going to delete all these masks which I have created firstly, get rid of all these masks, and I'm going to enable all my other videos, okay, just so that I have these tools. Now one of the ways what you can do is you can use the rectangle tool, and actually this is not the technique, but you can just use it. Actually I just now got that technique in my head, so I would like to show it to you. And you can just create like properly half of this thing, okay. That is the first. And actually, yeah, masking, people, is really important in After Effects, but you always need to remember on which layer are you creating the mask. For example, right now I goofed up and I created the mask on my second layer, and actually guys, my first layer I wanted to make this mask. So I'm just gonna reduce, like zoom out right now, select my first layer, and I'm gonna draw a rectangle. Now as you can see, I have right now made a rectangle. Mask 1 comes up, awesome. All right, I'm going to select the layer once again, and I'm going to make a rectangle again. This basically gives me like 2 rectangles, and pretty awesome, yeah. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the mask cat. Actually, I'm going to select these mask categories. I'm going to press the M key on my keyboard for opening the mask path. Now for all you gamers, okay, you can have the audio below in your in your videos. Just go ahead, and yeah guys, you need to understand about the animation, okay. So you need to have at least basic understanding about how animation is done in After Effects for for using this technique. Select this mask path, start the animation for both of these mask paths. You can just go ahead now, okay. And make sure guys that you have selected the selection tool. I'm going to select my mask 1 right now, and I'm going to move it. I'm going to select my mask 1 right now. I'm going to press Ctrl T. That automatically sends my mask into a transformation mode. Move it guys, and then hold on your shift key for creeping it in proportion, and you'll see that it automatically goes out. Awesome. Similarly guys, you can do the same you can do the same thing with the second mask, okay. Right, I'm going to press the J key for aligning my two things properly. I'm going to press Ctrl T once again. I'm going to move it first and then hold on the shift key, and you will have and press enter to let go to come out of the transformation mode. And awesome, now let's take a look at what did we basically create, okay. So yeah, so firstly guys, you have the first video right now, okay. You have somebody or yourself taking with the gun and shooting, and it just basically, you just have a transition effect right now that it just it's like splits from the middle. Now this was a very basic technique. You can have this thing in Sony Vegas also, but it is really fun to time it properly, because you have the power to time it up properly. Because if you want the transition to be extremely fast, then you can have the extremely fast version, okay. Or if you want the thing to be slow, then you can just move the keyframes apart, and you will see that it takes some good time to get out and reveal the video beneath. So you can do that, guys. And for modifying this technique, okay, and making it something of your own, what you can do is I just kept two masks right now because I wanted to show it to you quickly. What you can do is that you can actually keep 3 or 4 masks, and instead of moving them up and down, okay, make them move like left and right and left and right, and that's also pretty awesome. Okay, so that's like one transition, like actually two. I just explained you the second one. So you can keep it like that, okay, and you can always use the mask path. Okay, the property name is a mask path if you guys are wondering what do you have to change. All right, so go ahead, guys, do it with your own videos. Okay, and guys, yeah, like say you are now done with this thing. Okay, you are done with the part 1. Now since, guys, we are through with the part 1, okay, I'm going to remove the visibility of the part 1. Actually, guys, I'm going to shy it out, and I hope you guys remember what is shying, because I showed that in my important things tutorial. I don't remember the number of the tutorial though. And yeah, now I'm going to show you another technique of making a transition. Take a pen tool, okay, and what I'm going to do is yeah, well, I'm just thinking. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I got something in my head. I just create it like this. Actually, this was actually, I think I've shown it to you before. Mask 1 created. Select the thing, the video layer again. Mask 2, now we're gonna go ahead and create. And actually Control Z, because we should have these things properly aligned. Awesome. And yeah, looks pretty good. Select the layer again, and just and actually I'm doing it quite rough. You can take your own time for doing these things. And awesome. We have some 3 masks created, okay, but make sure, guys, that all your different masks, okay, are actually overlapping each other, because this technique is like that kind of a technique in which if you have, like, say, some rough spots, and you can see right now, guys, I have this small area in which the sky will be revealed, okay, before anything even comes up. So just keep your mask overlapping each other, and I'm going to increase the size of it. Mask 3, Control T, and awesome. Alright, now what I'm going to do, and press enter to get out of the transformation mode. Hold on your shift key and click on the end one, so everything in the middle gets selected. Press the M key for revealing mask path, and I'm gonna press my the animation stopwatch. So, and I'm gonna actually awesome. I'm gonna move ahead in time, guys. Okay, I'm gonna press Control T to the mask thing. I'm gonna move it out, completely out, guys. Okay, do it at the mask 2, Control T, and move it out completely once again. Mask 3 and Control T, and you just move it out and press enter to get out of the thing. And let's take a look at what do we have now. So firstly, guys, we have this this waterfall. I'm gonna actually ramp review it quickly. Actually, okay, so I have done the ramp review. Okay, so let's take a look. We have the first transition going, and then we have the second transition doing the same thing. We have, so where did this thing go? Yeah, well, actually, actually, guys, what happened is that I actually have created these two. My mask 2 and mask 3 was so big that you actually cannot see the mask 3, the first mask going away. So actually it is going away. You can see right now it is actually going out right now, but it is so small that you cannot you cannot see it. Just take a look. It does go away, guys, but it is so small that you cannot see it like that. So I hope you guys got the basic idea of what I was talking about. Okay, go ahead, guys, experiment, right? Come up with some own techniques. And the best part about After Effects is that you can actually create your own techniques and name it, and and then show off, and then do lots of other awesome things. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, guys. Okay, if you have any more doubts, or if you have any more requests, like if you're having some problems with something, then you can just go down. There's gonna be a link in the description. You can just add me on Facebook. You can ask help over there, or send me any messages over there, and I will definitely reply. Okay, I may take some time, but I will definitely reply. And thank you for joining me on this video, guys. Please subscribe if this tutorial was any help. And actually, I'm waiting for this to get 20. And please like this video, share it, favorite it, and thank you. Subscribe, please, and I'll thank you. Yeah.